Hi, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Gemini may show up on your astrological natal chart, these March messages are messages you don't want to miss. There's lots coming through, focusing on the planetary energies that can potentially impact either your overall energy or influence certain areas of your life. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but first, welcome for those of you who are new to my channel. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, private recorded readings with private links, or if you're interested in learning more information about my affordable Patreon memberships, tier 1 and 2, or for others of you who are interested in buying individual drops on my Patreon shop, then all that information is down below in the description box. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel and our community. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. The only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe. That lets me know that you are interested in the content so that I can make more content for you. If you know people in your social circle who you feel may benefit from these channeled messages, then feel free to share my YouTube channel link. Last but not least, turn on your notification bell so when I post new information, new content, or I go live on my live stream, you don't miss out on those subscriber viewer events. That being said, let's jump into quickly talking about why March messages are going to be super duper important, especially for you, Gemini. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me start off with March 2nd through March 13th. Venus is going to go in retrograde. As you know, Venus's themes are focused on love, fertility, romance, the finer things in life, which could potentially be talking about money and career for some of you. March 15th through April 2nd, Mercury is going to go in retrograde. Mercury's themes are all about communication, technology, thoughts, travel, and knowledge. Okay. And that's going to be super important for you, Gemini, because guess what? Mercury rules 2 planets, and it rules you, Gemini. It also rules Virgo. So that Mercury in retrograde is going to be super important here to take a look at. And I'll talk more about that and see how that may pop up in your reading, okay? Lunar eclipse in Virgo. And remember, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. That's going to happen March 14th. And a solar eclipse in Aries, March 29th. As you know, Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars went direct Sunday, February 23rd. So again, lots going on. You also have Aries season starting up March 19th or 20th. You also have the spring equinox or the spring solstice, one of them. You have spring started definitely around that time. Again, that all depends where you may live, okay? So you see here, there's just a lot going on. And we're going to take a look here at how this may either impact your overall energy or may influence certain areas of your life. So let's take a look at what blessings are coming in your direction, or what information you need to know that you may be attracting, or more information that you need to know in regards to March. Okay, so what's coming in for you for March here? Information here for Gemini. Gemini, what you need to focus on here in the month of March. All right, so you have here challenge, standing up for your rights, okay? Now, this challenge card says the number 13. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. I feel that whatever challenge or challenges may be coming up for you in the month of March, which, by the way, many people are going to feel those shifts and changes. Okay, so it's not just you, but you may feel it a little bit more intensely because Mercury is your ruling planet. So That being said, I'm getting here that whatever this challenge or challenges may be, they may feel a little bit like it's rocking your stability, that you're going to feel a little bit out of sorts. Okay, there's a sense of you wanting to kind of like get your footing back into stable ground. And what I'm getting here for you is that one of the ways that can be managed, or one of the things that are going to be required of you here, Gemini, is for you to stand up for yourself, okay, in ways that may be challenging for you more so than for other people. Okay, so for some of you, it's just that's an inner challenge, like for you to be able to share your thoughts, your opinions, what you feel is important, and do so in a way where it doesn't create conflict, or that it doesn't intensify the lines of communication here. Because remember, when a planet goes retrograde, whether that be Venus or Mercury, of course, that's what's going to be coming up in March. This means that the planet's normal rotation is now going in the opposite motion. Okay. So in a way, it's like it's going backwards, so to speak, depending on the motion that it normally has, right? So when you're talking about that, this could be challenges that may be, again, from the past. This could be situations here, or experiences or conversations that may affect your love sector. It may affect or challenge in a way your finance sector because of Venus. Remember, Venus is love and money, okay? Or love, fertility, romance, money, okay? And Mercury, again, Mercury is communication, your ruling planet. So again, there's this energy here where it could feel a little bit more challenging for you, okay? What I'm also getting here with this challenge card is I'm seeing clairvoyantly the Seven of Wands in tarot. And the Seven of Wands in tarot, it's interesting because it's reversed. The person is down here and this challenge is up there. But in the Seven of Wands, it's reversed. It's like the person is up here gaining a clear view of what direction the wands are coming from, which are coming from below. So there's this energy here of you being able to gain or regain your footing here, or at least have some type of vantage point in regards to you sharing your opinions, sharing your ideas. One of the things that Mercury in retrograde can help, in this situation or in this energy, if you find yourself in this energy in the month of March, is that when Mercury is in retrograde is a great time to reevaluate. Okay, to reevaluate your communication patterns and or the communication patterns of other people, how they communicate with you, how you communicate with them. Remember, throat chakra is not just about the throat, okay? It's about the throat and the ears, so it's speaking and listening. So I'm getting that to be very important here for me to mention. There's also here the sense of you reevaluating reoccurring themes that may stem from the past or recent past and may resurface in the month of March. Okay, so if there hasn't been a resolution on some things, whether that be in your love life, whether that be in your areas of communication or finance, this may be the time where that's going to resurface, and there's going to be this one or two things. It's going to challenge you to really take a very deep look at how there may be here either an imbalance or an instability in those sectors. And the challenge may be here for you, Gemini, on how you're going to recalibrate that and restabilize that. Okay. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. Now, Gemini, if you have Aries on your astrological natal chart, take a look at the drop that's coming in for Aries. I'm going to have a very, very in-depth look at some information there for Aries because, of course, Aries' birthday is coming up. So if you want to learn more about that, take a look at my Patreon shop. You have here message in the bottle, validation, confirmation, exactly what I just mentioned. I talked about communication. And again, there may be here a little bit of misunderstanding, whether it's that there's a lack of transparency of sharing how you or how someone else may feel about a certain situation, circumstance, or event that may pop up here in the month of March, okay? I'm also getting here for you to pay attention to sign symbol synchronicities. That may be of importance for you here in the month of March. There's something here about I'm getting like you ignoring something here. Ignoring it because it's I'm getting here like you ignoring something. Okay, so I'm getting this energy of like not wanting to look at something or turning a blind eye on something. And when Venus and Mercury go into retrograde, along with those two eclipses, there's going to be this sense of you needing to look at something here and you needing to really reflect, are these situations or relationships, whether romantic or friends, family, loved ones, are these connections, there's a sense of reevaluation, are these connections in these relationships still working for me? You know, am I finding value in this connection, whether that be romantic or non-romantic? So there could be those questions that could be resurfacing for you in the month of March. Same thing with communication. There may be something here of you reconsidering a new direction based on some information that you're going to need to take a very deep look at in order to make certain decisions. Those decisions don't have to, or, you know, of course, it's all up to you if you choose to, but they shouldn't be made during the time of retrograde. Retrograde is really a time where you want to reflect and assess and observe and figure out how you're going to move towards a certain goal or direction after the retrogrades are over, okay? Now, you have two cards that just popped out of the deck. One being exactly what I was just talking about. Talk about validation confirmations. It says parting of the ways in either romance or business. Now, for some of you, there may be here a clear ending of something. Now, that could be something connected to that Venus retrograde, or that could be something connected to that Mercury retrograde. Remember the themes that I talked about, both those planets ruling. So there could be here parting of the ways. That could mean different things in different, in different energies here, okay? Because this is a general reading. For some of you, the parting of ways may be a physical separation, okay? For others of you, it could be an emotional separation. For others of you, there may be an energetic separation, okay? Again, due to the miscommunication or to something having to do with Venus, okay? That being said, it says here, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Again, I mentioned this earlier, validation yet again. This strain, now it doesn't have to be parting of the way, it doesn't have to be a breakup, separation, or divorce. It could be for some of you. It could be like the last, as I say, like the last straw that broke the camel's back, where it's going to force you to take a look at something that you may not have been wanting to take a look at or talk about, okay? Or address. Now, the parting of the ways could also be just tension. There could be tension here in romance. There could be tension here having to do with finances, or there could be tension here having to do with communication. okay? Whether it's the understanding of someone's point of view or your point of view being understood. It could also be the challenge that you need to face with this sense of assessing and observing this energy during retrograde, okay? Now, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. The upside of this, or the blessing side of this, is as follows. When you take the time to look back, to reevaluate, reconnect, and reconsider the things that you need to reevaluate, reconnect, and reconsider, that's going to allow you to make the changes, okay, in whichever sector this could be talking about for you, so that once the retrogrades are over, you have a smoother, clearer path in order to move either in a new direction or come to a compromise. And guess what? Here you go. You have handshake. Handshake is coming across energetically to me as exactly what I just said a little while ago. Compromise. For you to either compromise on something, make compromises here. It could be a reconciliation to whatever may have been felt or will feel a bit of strain and tension. This could also talk about reconciliation, mending, fixing, or repairing. Or for some of you, this could be a totally different energy. It's literally you meeting someone new, you meeting a stranger, or you meeting someone from the past or recent past. That is going to be an important part here of helping you either navigate this or look at this from a different perspective or angle. Okay? Wow, that was super deep here, Gemini. Gemini, I want to say that your readings have been a little bit deep the past couple of months here. So it makes sense here that this one, especially with Mercury in retrograde, March 15th through April 2nd, that this is, coming out as deep as well. But again, this is just ways for you to manage this potential energy that could be coming in your direction. Remember, challenges allow us to grow and gain clarity on some things, right? So it's not, this doom and gloom type of energy. It's more about you, look at that, making peace within yourself, whether that is mental peace, whether that's emotional peace, energetic peace, okay, physical peace, meaning reconciliation or reuniting, mending, fixing, repairing something. Or this could be kind of a sense of you feeling a deep spiritual peace once you are able to use your intuition and make beneficial either changes or choices that help guide you into a higher vibrational energy, or in an energy here where you're able to be at peace with yourself. Gemini, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, or join me on my Patreon platform. Take care, and I'll see you soon.